Hey everyone, welcome to yet another client graduation call. And this time we have Kavitha Badrinath, who's a 52-year-old menopausal woman from Bangalore. And here we have her. Hi Kavitha, congratulations on your graduation.
Thank you, Srividya.
So, if you can share a brief intro about yourself, Kavitha, like what are you doing, and a little bit of a history into what has your journey been in terms of your health and fitness journey.
Yeah. So I was working in IT professional in TCS, and I took a break 2 years back. And I'm still doing yoga and pranayama. I started since 20 years, and I'm doing good health wise, and my body composition, everything is nice. But I wanted to do more about strength training, as you know. So as you grow older, we have to build our muscles. That's what I started reading these things. So I started searching for the right person to train me. So if I go to gym outside, they're starting their general whatever workouts they used to say. So or cardio, all these things. I don't want to do all cardio, all these things, and it's not specific to my requirement. I wanted to do only strength training. Is that so for not very rigorous or something? It's suitable for me. So once, while scrolling Instagram, I saw your post about your mother's strength training. I thought it suits for me, so I contacted you, and we had a conversations. And I what I really liked is so you adapting whatever you tailored your workouts for me for my requirements, especially for food. I'm a vegetarian. I told you I don't want to deviate much from my day to day intake. So that is I liked it, and you obliged, and you have tailored all these things for me. So I really liked it, and I enjoyed it doing it also.
Thank you so much, Kavita. I really appreciate your feedback. And it's been so inspiring to work with you, Kavita, because very rarely women reach out specifically for strength training. You're one of those women that I have coached in the past 6+ years of my coaching journey, where you're quite okay with your nutrition. It's not like you were not eating really well. You were fairly nourishing yourself well, but the demand was more around strength training because
Right.
you understood being a menopausal woman, like I've been hammering it in all my posts whenever I get a chance that if you're 40 plus or even 30 plus, you want to start strength training so that you're able to preserve your muscle mass. And as we get into perimenopausal and menopausal years, we are at risk for losing muscle, losing our bone mass, bone density, and all of that. So, really amazing. First of all, hats off to you for understanding this that you need to strength train and reaching out for the right resource to help you, Kavita. So you were scrolling for a strength training resource and you landed up on my page and then we had a conversation, right? So how did you feel about our initial conversation? Like what made you feel that, okay, you know what, she's the person that I want to work with?
You listened me patiently, and you said okay for my require. You told okay to my all my requirements. So I told I don't want to do exotic food changes, all these things. You said yes. It's not like no. You have to take this, that, then. So all hi-fi things you didn't tell. So I thought it is the right choice.
So for you, it was about including culturally the usual foods that we normally
Yes.
take. You were not looking for someone who was going to give you a diet chart or a meal
Rice.
plan
Rice.
or
Yeah.
tell you, Kavita, now you have to overhaul your entire diet and
Rice.
change, right?
Rice.
So I
Yeah.
think that's something that you really liked about my approach, where
Right.
I'm giving you small tweaks within your own family meal plan, right? Second thing was strengthening. Like what made you feel like, okay, you know what, she can actually help me.
So, the initial this one, whatever initial exercises you told, no, so it is doable. So first I thought strength training means so heavy, this one and all heavy workouts, all these things. But it started with very simple exercises, and it's gradually it increased, and so it is not like it's most I feel it is doable, and I don't want something like some exotic or something hi-fi things, and I didn't want. But whatever you taught is very simple and doable things, so I like that.
Okay, so one was it was a set of simple exercises. Second thing was it was catered to your capability.
Yes,
When you feel like, okay, you know what, I can do this. These are fairly simple. It builds your confidence a lot, right? And
right.
that's super
Yes,
important.
yes,
And especially when you're beginning a new journey, you've got to feel confident and have that self belief in yourself that actually I can keep this going, right? So thank you so much for sharing this, Kavita. So I want to ask you, like, can you tell me a little bit about, okay, so initially we started off with a 3-day plan, right? Can you talk about the rest of the exercises or movement that you do, Kavita? Like how it kind of complemented your existing movement routine?
no. So I do pranayam and Surya Namaskara and a few yogasanas daily. So I don't miss that. So that is I used to do it in the morning. I used to get up at 4 o'clock, 4:30 to 5:30. I do that. So this strength training I start in doing afternoon, either sometimes in 4 o'clock or pre-lunch time, so 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock I started doing. So this increased my energy level. I feel I'm not going for body composition or anything because I'm not much interested in that. So, so that's why whatever you asked for the questions, no, I didn't answer those questions because I'm not much interested in body composition. But I feel more energetic, and whatever chores I'm doing day to day, I feel I'm more energetic in that doing that. I can. I'm very quick sometimes. Started becoming more agile. All these things, and so sometimes my maid is absent. I start. I used to do my course, this mopping and sweeping. So this is I never get tired after taking this strength training. So after started taking strength training, she absented for some 2 3 times, and the all these 3 times it is good, and I felt good, and my house is also
Wow.
clean and cleaner than what she used to do, and I'm energetic. So
Nice.
I feel that. So earlier I used to get very tired after doing all these things. So it might be because of the strengthening and whatever food changes I have done, small changes I have done that. And so I another one is if I go to shopping on this thing, I never mind walking, but in malls and all, I cannot walk. Maybe because of this a lot of people here and there. I used to get tired very early, very fast. So nowadays I'm not getting very tired or something. So that is the
So when you
thing.
do the mall walking, so you're spending more, in terms of shopping. So it helps you kind of walk around and
Yeah.
look around and also shop probably. So that's a good win, Kavita. Thanks for sharing. So your energy levels are up. You're able to be a lot more productive. You're able to handle a lot more household chores without getting
Yes.
tired easily. And I know you told me that when your maid doesn't show up, you're actually literally squatting on the floor
Yes.
and mopping
Yes.
your
Yes.
2-floor home,
Sure.
right? That's
Correct. Correct.
simply
Yes.
incredible. So you notice your mobility improved, your fitness improved, you're a lot more agile, feeling
Mm.
more active, energy is up. Tell me about your mental and emotional health, Kavita. How did lifting weights help in your emotional regulation or maybe feeling less mood swings, irritability? In the emotional and mental space, what changes do you see?
So I didn't have any mood swings or any irritability or any nothing like that. But um, I feel more confident if started becoming more confident if I doing any work or showing up with somebody or something. So it's while talking or something. That's what I felt. So this menopausal irritation and all I didn't have. So that is not
Oh, you're one of the lucky, lucky few, I would say.
so.
Every
So
one of us it
yeah,
goes through a really hard
but
time.
confident. I feel my confidence level improved. This it's improving.
Okay. So can you elaborate a little bit on what you exactly mean by my confidence improved? In where did you notice your confidence go up?
So if sometimes I feel inferiority or something. I don't know why I'm getting feel inferiority while speaking to some people or something. Nowadays, I go and speak to the people, all these things. It may be because of this or something else. I don't know. But I feel it's sometimes I used to feel inferiority. I don't know why I'm feeling sometimes. But now going now I am going directly and talk to people.
Wow, that's simply amazing, Kavita. First of all, thank you so much for sharing your vulnerability and being open about saying that, hey, I used to deal with a lot of inferiority complex, but right now I feel a lot more confident in my skin. So strength training definitely helps you improve your confidence, Kavita. The way you feel, your posture improves, and your posture improves, you automatically start feeling confident, right? And you feel a lot more empowered. So thank you so much for sharing that. Can you tell me, like, what the first session was actually a demo session, right? Where I
Yes.
was introducing you to the program. How did you feel during that time, and what thoughts came into your head at that point, Kavita? The very first session.
No, first initial two exercise, I thought whether I can do it all this or not. But while progressing that day, no, we took almost 1 hour that day. So going forward, I thought okay, it's doable. First two things I thought I can whether I can do it or not because all dumbbells and are very new to me. New to me in senses I don't want to use any instruments usually, but now I started using this. Dumbbells and all, no? So like, okay, I thought, okay, I can do it.
Wow. Okay. So initially, you did come with a lot of self-doubts around whether I will be able to do it. Oh my God, these exercises are new. So first of all, kudos to you for overcoming your fears, Kavita. It's not easy at all. There is just so much myth around strength training that so many women are talking about. Oh my God, how do I do this? Oh my God, I have to now lift weights. How do I do that? But we have always lifted weights. If you think about it, we have carried our child, we have carried groceries,
Yes,
gas cylinders, many things in our home that it's just something that is shaped in the form of a dumbbell. That's all.
yes,
If you're
yes,
lifting like a 2 kilo rice bag, instead of the rice bag, you're carrying a 2 kilo dumbbell. That's all,
yes,
because it's a lot more convenient to work with. So as you started working through that first session, you started feeling a little bit more confident, right,
yes,
Kavita?
yes, yes.
So, can you talk about the ongoing guidance and support and accountability you received inside my coaching space? How did you feel about that?
Yeah, it's very good to see very every fortnight meeting and you're following me up and whatever videos the feedback I'm getting for my videos and are very good actually. So I liked it.
Thank you so much. So, was it helpful in your journey, Kavita, like
Yeah,
you
yeah,
through
it
your
was very
progression?
helpful. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I could
Okay.
I can correct myself from your feedback.
So that was very important for you, right? That one-on-one guidance, support, and
Yes,
accountability.
yes,
Now, can you talk about the strength improvements you see in each of these exercises? Can you talk about where you started and where are you today with some specific exercises, Kavita?
yeah. But sometimes I forget the name, but I used to go
That's
through this.
okay.
Yeah, basically that bench exercise I used to do, no. So that one thing I get very difficult. I thought a very difficult, but now today also I have done is I thought I have improved a lot in that this one,
Wow. You
and
mean
I
floor press? The floor
not
press
sure
exercise?
place this what is it second day thing, no. Dumbbell this one I'll tell you what is that.
Day two, is it?
Day two.
Okay. So day two, yeah, dumbbell rows, you mean?
Yes,
Rows,
yes,
reverse right,
yes, yes, yeah, dumbbell rows, dumbbell
dumbbell
rows.
rows. Okay. So
Yeah,
you find that much better now. Your
much better
progressive
now.
strength,
Yes, yes, started.
right?
Yeah,
Talk about
and
push-ups and
even push-ups also now. Push-ups I used to take the support earlier. Now what I've started is 5 I used to take support. The next 5 I'm doing without support. I'm slowly reducing taking the support. So now in the last 2 days,
Awesome.
last 2 times I've started doing that. So it's doing well.
Wow.
Yeah.
You fumbled a lot initially, like you struggled a lot with the full push-up, like on the
Yes.
floor, right?
Yes.
Now
Yes.
you're saying you're able to do 5 without any support,
Yes. Yes.
right? So how about rest of the exercises like the squat and bicep curl?
Yeah. Bicep curls. Yeah. I have started with 2 kgs. Now I'm with 3 kgs. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Initially, I felt very uh, pain in this biceps. Now it's good. It's feeling
So
good.
you're adapting very well. You're recovering very well. You're also
Yeah.
getting stronger because obviously if you're picking up heavier weights, that tells me that you're
Yeah.
building muscle and you're getting stronger. How about rest of the exercises, Kavita, like floor press and shoulder press? Have you noticed change in your strength there as well?
Yeah. Even that also. So started with 2 kgs and now I'm doing with 3 kgs. So only the lateral raise I felt little difficult. So I used to get this. I told you I used to get elbow pain and all. Now it's fine. It's now I can do it very properly.
Awesome. And we also focused on glute exercises, like clamshells, hip thrust, single leg hip thrust, and,
Yes.
donkey kicks. How did you feel about those exercises, Kavita?
It is, yeah, it is actually, I like those exercises because it doesn't require any dumbbells and all. So I'm a yoga practitioner, so I can do it. Not, I didn't take much trouble to do that, and I can do it easily. So,
Okay. So body weight exercises you can really do very well
yes,
because you're
yes,
used to doing yoga
yes,
and working with
yes,
your body.
yes,
So I want to definitely call out that your experience as a yoga practitioner definitely carried a lot of weight with strength training
yes,
because you're already in tune with your body. You're very aware, like what muscles are working, how to move your body in a certain way. So you're very comfortable with that. So which helped me coach you better also, Kavita. The other thing that I want to talk about is some of the ab exercises, like leg raises, reverse plank,
yeah.
hollow hold. Those were some newer exercises that we incorporated. How did you feel about those?
Yeah, it is actually I didn't I I never tried earlier, though it's some of the things related exercises in the yoga, but I didn't try that. Now I tried and I thought it is doable and it is kind of core strength exercises. So I can differentiate in yoga which can be taken as a strength yoga asanas and it's not only for
Wow.
flexible. Mm.
So that was like an eye-opening,
Yes,
kind of
yeah,
insight for you, right?
correct.
Like
Yeah,
how certain yoga exercises can actually build your strength also,
yes, yes, yeah.
right?
Even namasana and all, now I can think it is a strength exercise because it's pulls my abs.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for sharing, Kavita. So how do you feel overall these 3 months that we have worked together in your strength training space? Overall, how do you feel about your progress?
Yeah, it is good and it is graciously I've improved. Like it's not I can it's not immediate change or something. It's graciously have changed and I can feel that some experiences cannot be explained like that. You should feel that. That's all.
Absolutely. So, Kavita, as we started working together, you also participated in a couple of events, right? One was
Yes.
the Kaveri Trail Run, then you did
Yes.
another 10-kilometer run. You
Yeah.
also did an incredible Vaishno Devi trek. Can
Yes.
you talk
Yes.
a little bit about how your strength training transferred over to,
Yeah.
those activities?
Yeah, I used to I used to go to trekking and run. Even I used to go for running. So compared to previous trek and this trek, it's a lot of improvement and less pain after coming back from the trek. So earlier I used to take 1 or 2 days to recover. Now in this Vaishnava Devi, I walked around 16 kilometer up and 16 kilometer down. So I took few hours, one night sleep, I recovered. It's not
Wow,
this.
it's
So,
incredible. And that too in an elevation, a 16-kilometer walk is
yes,
not easy at all.
yes,
So you notice you are able to do it without much
yes,
pain.
yes,
And you also recovered very well
yes,
and
yes,
probably in faster time also, right, Kavita? You
yes, yeah.
mentioned like with your runs, you notice your 10-kilometer run
Runs,
was much
trekking. I
faster.
cannot say that timing this one, but this one run absolutely. It's there is a lot of difference in the time and less pain also. So I after that I didn't take any rest and I went some functions and I attended some functions.
Nice. So let's shift our gears and move on to nutritional aspects, Kavita.
Okay.
So you are very clear. Hey, I have my own cultural foods. Like you're from Karnataka and you had your own specific food items.
Yes.
By the way, they were so drool worthy. Whenever you used to send meal pictures, that was so nice. So you said, hey, I don't want to change everything, but can you tell me how I can improve my nutrition? So can you talk about the changes that we made in your nutrition plan and how it was helpful for you, Kavita?
Yeah. So you asked me to take more fiber and protein, right? So I started adding guava and pear in my fruit I used to take in the morning while having breakfast. So it helped me. Earlier, I never used to take fruit while having breakfast. Now I added fruit, one fruit each day. So, and protein wise, I started taking some usli in a sense, what is sundal in your stan? I started
Yeah.
taking more sundal. I used to take sundal, but now portion I have increased and the number of times per week I have increased. That's one. Nowadays, we are getting lot of pulses this season, no? This winter season, we used to get lot of different kind of pulses are called
Mhm.
whatever. So I experimenting on that. What different kind of I go to vegetable shop and take different kind of vegetables.
Nice. So, by adding fruit to your breakfast, what changes did you notice, Kavita?
Yeah, this what this mainly I used to take guava. Okay, so I like guava and so I used to get hungry around 11 o'clock earlier. Now I'm not getting much early hungry. Though I'm getting hungry, it's not very much this one. So it reduced my hunger this one. Even 4 o'clock craving also it's got reduced. So it's
Hmm.
there, but it's reduced. Not I'm not telling it's fully this one. It reduced.
Okay, that's from adding more fiber to your lunch. Is that right,
Yes,
Kavita?
yes,
And
yes.
protein also. We
Protein
focused
also.
a bit more on protein and fiber,
Yes,
and you're
yes,
noticing your cravings are down, and you're
yes,
also not feeling the need to snack in between your breakfast and your
yes,
lunch.
yes,
Right,
yeah.
Kavita? What else did you notice from adding more protein and fiber?
Mm, I didn't. I don't know. Is this the only things I noticed? I think is I don't know.
What you mentioned, I mean, earlier about energy,
Mm.
recovery,
Yeah, it's
feeling
all made by
stronger,
because of both
those are
strength
all
training and having nutrition change.
protein.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So you bring up a very important point, Kavita, that it's not just important to focus on one thing, but have a holistic approach to your lifestyle. Focus on your movement, your strength training, and your nutrition to kind of unlock the kind of transformation you're looking for. Not just in the physical space, but the mental, emotional space also. Like naturally, when you're feeding yourself with nourishing foods, your mood will be much better. You'll be much happier. You'll be more satisfied. You'll not feel the need to keep munching on something. Those are all, you kind of get into a good rhythm with your eating habits.
Yeah.
Have you noticed that, Kavita? Like there
Yes,
is a little bit
yes,
more consistency.
yes, yes, yeah. And I'm exploring more different kind of foods in the sense within my area, whatever local foods, whatever I can. So I thinking whether I'm investigating whether it's contains more protein or fiber or something. I started
Wow.
doing this.
Nice. So there is some kind of self-awareness thing that is going
Yes,
on in your head,
yes,
which
yeah,
says, "Hey, what is going on? Like, can I actually find something else that has
yeah.
a little bit more protein?" Awesome, Kavita. So can you talk about any mindset shifts that you're noticing from starting to focus on your strength training? Like, for example, there are a couple of times that you had to take a break. You felt sick, you had to travel, right?
Yes.
Normally, people go through the mindset of, okay, okay, you know what, I'm taking a break, let me just quit, right?
Mm.
But sometimes having a coach for support and guidance and accountability helps them slowly nudge themselves back on track. So how useful was it during those times? Having a coach by your side.
See, I usually, if I take a break, I'll start immediately. Like, if I go, I never do yoga in while traveling and all. Similarly, I didn't do any yoga strength training this. After coming back, I started my this one. I didn't take any break after coming back from vacation. So this is like my routine. I started became my routine. So I have my
Awesome.
I have my checklist on Wednesday. Sorry, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So
So you already built a routine for your yoga,
yes,
which
yes.
actually helped you also incorporate strength
Right.
training as part of your
Yes,
routine,
yes,
right?
yes. Yeah.
Super, Kavita. Thank you so much for sharing that. So can you tell me, as you reflect on our 3-month journey together, what do you think was an aha moment for you?
Aha moment. Using the dumbbells is aha moment.
Nice. So getting past your own resistance, right? So you told yourself, okay, I'm not going to use any equipment,
Yes.
but then you ended up using it. So now that you have ended up using it, how do you feel about that?
Yeah, I am feeling good, but now I'm waiting to weigh use 5 kgs one. I bought it already. I don't know when
Oh,
I'm going
wow.
to. So I three, two, three, and four. The one package I bought it. So
Okay.
I'm
I
waiting to
can't
use
wait
that.
to, and I can't wait to hear your progress, Kavita. Please keep me posted about how everything is
Yeah,
going
sure, sure,
with
sure.
you. Now, tell me, Kavita, I would love to hear your feedback. Like, what would you say was the best part about me as your coach? Like, what coaching skills did you really appreciate as we work together?
So you listened me very well, and you tailored workouts for my requirements. So you went out of your this one. I think you're doing for all perimenopausal and mainly for weight loss, I believe. So this is some my requirement is totally different, and you tailored all the exercises for myself. That I liked it, and your coaching, I liked it, and demonstration also like it. And mainly, I liked your smile.
Oh, thank you so much, Kavita. I really appreciate. So, would you be able to share a message for all the women who are watching our video, Kavita? What have you learned while you started putting forth efforts towards strength training and improving your eating habits? And what message would you love to give the women who are hesitating to invest in themselves, Kavita?
So you have to. I suggest or advise them to come out from your stereotype. This one, and while having our cultural activities or whatever we are following, same thing, small tweak. We can do it, and we can do our strength training, and we can do our food habits also. It is not, we need not to do some rocket science or something, or some high-fi things or whatever exotic things you need not to do. So small changes, and small changes make a big difference and big impact to our health and our activity. That's what I feel. So they need not to hesitate. Or if I do strengthening, I'll get some people think, no, we'll get more muscles or something. No, you need not to think about your body. Uh, I suggest you don't compare your body composition, anything. You feel your energy level. It's very important than with body composition or something. Some people think they're very fat or very thin or something, I can do it or not. You start doing it, you feel the difference. The feeling, you sometimes it cannot be explained. You have to experience it. That's all.
Very well said, Kavita. Thank you so much for sharing that. Absolutely. I mean, um, I even today, like even 10 plus years into the journey, like every time I show up in the gym, the feeling that I come away with after my session is something that I cannot explain at all. But it stays with you many hours after your strength training.
Yes.
Through the day, you're able to overcome whatever challenges come your way, and the way it impacts your mood, the emotional resilience that you get from it, the mental strength that it
Mm.
builds. Yes, physical strength is one aspect, but I feel it actually helps with your mental strength and resilience even more. So thank you so much for sharing that, Kavita. And it's been a very inspiring journey working with you. And you've taught me a lot because, like you said, every client I work with individually and I cater my coaching for that client's needs. So in that sense, you have taught me a lot too, Kavita. So thank you so much. And I'm very grateful for this experience. Please keep me posted about your updates,
Yeah,
Kavita.
sure. I'm doing it. I'll be doing it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kavita.
Yeah,
Take care.
thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Bye.
Bye.